Nice to see you guys. Today I want to talk about routines. So, who here has a routine at any time, at any point? Okay, if you don't, you should. Why do you think routines are important? Okay, good. I'm glad we're talking about this. Routines are extremely important. So, I think mainly they're important for our mental health, right? If we wake up and we have a specific routine, we know what to do, then we're not leaving ourselves guessing, right? Indecision, so not knowing what to do, not being able to make a decision, is a killer for being efficient and effective, right? If we're able to make decisions, know what we're doing, have a routine, then we can be a lot more effective and efficient at what we're doing, whether it's school, whether it's baseball, whether it's our workout. So how about when you guys go to the gym? Do you have like a specific routine you do at the gym? That's a routine. That's a routine right there. So for me, like I'm really routine oriented. If my routine gets messed up, like I'm off, I'm off for not the whole day, but I'm off for a little bit. So in the morning, I just have a simple routine, wake up, go out on the deck, get a little sun if I can, come in, like make my bed, very simple thing. Meditate, and then I'm on for my day. So it's just like these little simple things, so our body knows what to expect, what to anticipate, and then it can help you get in the right mindset. So I would suggest having a routine before you go to school. A morning routine is one of the most important things you can have. So, it'll get you to school and get you with the mentality you want to have. Then when you get to school, you can function and you can perform like you want to do. How about game day, when you guys have a baseball game? Do you have a routine then? Yeah, that's also really important, right? So routines on game day can get our mind and our body where we want it to be, right? And then leading up to it. So we're not going to do a super hard workout, the day before a game, right? Because we don't want to be tired and sore for our game. If you want to work out the day before your game, great. Just do lightweight, do more reps. Don't do as many sets. Get your body moving. Do more like stretching, mobility. Great. That can be your routine. But we don't want to force it and lift as much as we can, before a game, even before a scrimmage, right? Because we want to allow our body to be where we want it to be to perform. So for our next practice, I want you to think about a routine either when you wake up or before you go to bed. So before you go to bed is also extremely important to have a routine, right? If we're on technology, a bunch of lights are on, we're all geared up, our adrenaline's going, and then we lay down to go to sleep, do you think you'll be able to fall asleep right away? Did you ever experience this? I know I have. So, something happens, you're like feeling stressed out, and then you try to go to bed, and then you're just laying there staring at your eyelids. So having a routine before bed can really help, kind of like dimming the lights. I know it sounds stupid, but this shit really works. Dim the lights. Try not to look at your phone as much. Like a good rule would be like, not to be on technology like a half an hour before you're going to go to sleep. For me, I try to do like an hour if I can. But I usually end up watching TV, with my daughter or something, or watching baseball. But if you can put all your phones and most of the TVs have that like nighttime mode. Are you guys aware of this? You can put that nighttime mode on, and then it eliminates the blue light, so it's better for your eyes, and then your brain doesn't get tricked out and think it's like daytime. That's what the blue light does on your phone. It emits like the same blue light that the sun does, so then our body is all messed up, not knowing whether it's night or day, and that's why a lot of people have sleeping issues at night. So, whatever your nighttime routine is going to be, I would try to eliminate technology at least a half an hour before you go to bed. Maybe read a book, do like light stretching, write in your journal, something like that is going to allow you to fall asleep faster than if you're on your phone till the second, or even some guys are on your phone in bed, laying there. I've done it, of course, but you're going to sleep a lot better if you're not. So just give it a try, and then having like a bedtime, it's not a little kid thing. Our body likes to be on a rhythm and in a routine. So if we're going to bed at a similar hour, like every night. It doesn't have to be perfect, but within like 15 or maybe a half hour each night, that can also help us have a nighttime routine and get to sleep better. Because guys, sleep is one of the most important things to being an athlete and to being an effective person, right? When we don't get sleep, we don't allow our body and our brain time to recover. So you guys should be getting at least 8 hours of sleep. And I know it's hard when you go to school. So that means you got to get to bed by 10 o'clock, and then you're up at what, 6 a.m., right? 10, 11, 12, yeah, that's 8 hours. So, these are little changes that we can make. Like I always say, if you're used to going to bed at 11 or 12, don't try to go to bed at 9:30. It's not going to work. You're not going to be able to fall asleep. If you go to bed at 11, try to go to bed at like 10:45 maybe. And then slowly, a week of that, then a week at 10:30, then a week at 10:15.